I'm Jen, and here are 11 things I love about creator events. I recently went here in New York City on a boat cruise all around Manhattan. It is a Circle Line cruise. It was sponsored by B&H, Canon, and SanDisk, and it was so cool. I'm so grateful. It was the perfect summer night and gorgeous sunset, and it reminded me of community and why I love being a part of this community as a creative, as a YouTuber, an Instagrammer, what have you. There were so many cool people to network with. Here are 11 things that I really loved about events in general, and using this one sort of as my inspiration. Number 1, getting out of my solo creative bubble. So creating is oftentimes a solo sport. I am talking to my camera in my room by myself right now, and this is how I usually do it. It is very solo. It is lonely. It is not as easy to get feedback and things like that. It takes multiple steps. So when you go to these creator events, you get out of that solo bubble and you're able to create together, and it's so much more fun and everyone's in the same place. There were multiple times when I asked, hey, like, can you help me take a photo? No one ever will say no. Everyone's like, absolutely, let me get your best angles. Absolutely, what camera settings do you want? You get the exact questions that you wish you got in the real world outside of this boat cruise, which had, I think, 1,000 creatives on it, and you can't get the wrong or bad photo. So it was so great. I think number 2 is also like being comfortable going solo. I went and I was expecting to go with my friend. I was gonna meet up with them and maybe hang out with them most of the time. But unfortunately, they took a bus. They ended up in Jersey, as one does. When you're going to the west side of Manhattan, the buses, apparently, they keep going into Jersey, and they missed the event, which is such a bummer. But forced and encouraged me to make new friends and to connect and network, which is the point of it. And then see all these other people who I didn't know were going and get to chat and catch up with them. So that was great. I feel like the just spontaneity of, I would say, like number 3, collective creative collaboration. You are surrounded by people who want to create cool photos and videos and just have fun. And so I was in line and I started talking to these girls, and this one girl next to me, we're talking for like less than 5 minutes, and within 5 minutes we're bonding. She's attaching a mic to me to interview me, and I was like, oh, I need like a minute. But it's the kind of place where you can really get to know new people and just start creating without any boundaries, without any, oh, I'll wait until this. It was, if you want to create a lot of content tonight, this is a great opportunity to do so. And then everyone will help collaborate with you. I had a vision in mind for a shot, which it's funny how you'll edit a video and then one little clip took the most amount of time, but it's my favorite shot. It might not be everyone else's favorite shot or clip, but I asked my friend, I was like, hey, I have a vision. Can you point the camera that way? Do vertical. I'm gonna go up these stairs. It's gonna be great. And so I go up the stairs and I noticed that this boat is crowded and it's gonna be hard to get a shot of just me and more of the skyline. I have this idea, okay, I'm gonna go in that corner. But then I realized the reason no one's in that corner is because there's a trash can in the way. And then I'm like, okay, like maybe I'll just move the trash can. I moved the trash can. And then after I got my shot, everyone else was lining up to get that shot because it was such a great spot. And that is so cool and collaborative and fun to see of like, how are we all gonna challenge each other to do something slightly differently, slightly a new angle. And so yeah, like the person after me got a shot of them from, not from down below, but from that specific spot with the skyline in the background. So there's just no wrong answer of how you can collaborate and learn from each other. The cool thing about these events is definitely there's a cool view or experience. It's more exclusive or free. And this one specifically had great views of the skyline and the sunset. I wanted to hold my camera and just get all of New York City passing by and the beautiful pink cotton candy skies. But at the same time, I wanted to participate and talk to people. So it's always, you can tell it's a good event and a good problem to have when you have so much you want to record and capture, but you also want to talk to people. So it was cool to have multiple opportunities to take photos and videos. Number 5, trying new tools or cameras. This one was sponsored by SanDisk and Canon as well as B&H. So I was able to try a new Canon camera and experiment with it and learn, okay, what do I like? What do I don't like about this camera? There's a SanDisk guy there and he's answering questions about if I have a very specific technical question about an SD card, I can ask him, which I use every single day. And so SD cards, super helpful, very important that they, I'm refreshing them, I'm treating them well and keep elongating their lives, because I have had certain cards I have cards for more than a decade, but I think most of my cards are over a decade old, and knock on wood, they are doing great. I'm so grateful for my tools and learning about new tools and they now have like 2 terabyte SD cards. And I'm like, I don't know if I need it, but tell me more. It's so interesting. Number 6, also meeting potential sponsors. So it is pretty cool to meet and mingle with those people and see if there's a reason to work together in the future, which is awesome. Number 7, networking and meeting new people I've never met before. There was a moment where I was with some of the older creators that we've been doing this for 10 plus years, and we're just in our little circle and bubble, and we're like, wow, we feel like the oldest people on this boat. But in some ways, it's really amazing to be pushed out of the comfort zone and be like, okay, I'm gonna learn from the young people of like what's happening, which makes me sound so old. I'm not that old. But the point being that it's a really cool mix of different generations and different perspectives and angles for creativity and people who are really good at astrophotography, but maybe they're not able to get the types of shots that they want on this boat, and people who are really good at stop motion. And so they have a very different brain and mindset and how they approach a new creative problem, which I think is so cool. Okay, number 9, meeting people who I follow, and it's like, I feel like I know you, but I haven't had a chance to meet them yet. And then sometimes you can actually meet them without being fangirling about it. I will sometimes approach someone and be like, hey, I love your videos on this and that, and be very specific and be like, that tip really helped me. I thought that was so cool. And some people are more friendly than others, so you can pick up on the vibe, but it's been great. I've definitely gone to networking events in the past and met people who I could learn from, and they were really receptive to connecting and chatting through stuff. So that's always really cool, totally depending on who it is. Number 10, learning about new events or tools coming up. So talking to some guy about, okay, this other camera, so we were talking about like a little gimbal thing that is interesting, and I didn't even realize that this new thing was out. And it's like, okay, do I need the new thing? Is my current gimbal good enough? I don't know. But sharing those tips and resources and what's going on, and the current gimbal is different than the older one, and just any resources or events that might be coming up that I could be like, oh, I want to go to that event, like let's connect and stuff. And then number 11, just having fun. So this is the best one. Honestly, why most people go is some of the events have free food and drinks. Some of them have really cool dancing, and this event had both. It had all of the above. It was so great. At the end of the night, the music, it was going, but it felt like it got louder towards the end, and we are all dancing and we're having so much fun. And there are some people there that are such good dancers, and it encourages me to dance bigger and go even harder. And it's just so fun to see how everyone connects on the dance floor. I love it. So much fun. I met some girls that like I didn't even know, but we were like all dancing, and it's like we were bonding over that, dancing our hearts out. The music is great. It's all just the right songs. And then there was a moment toward the end, we were not ready to be docked yet. Towards the end, they stopped the music, and we all just collectively sighed and we're frustrated. We're like, oh my gosh, what? There better be a good reason. It's people didn't return their cameras, so that you have to, if you borrow a camera, you got to return it, which makes sense. Or they're not going to start the music again. And we're like, no, you got to return it. And it's like this collective group of like, we need to fix this problem so that we can get the music going immediately. It was honestly a good incentive. So it worked, and the music restarted, and it was great. Those last few songs were even better, and it was so much fun. So yeah, it's so great. I'm so grateful for this community that I'm a part of. What a good event. Like, this was one of my favorites. Love a boat. Anything on a boat, I will say yes to. Around New York City, especially with the perfect sunset, the perfect views, the perfect summer night. It was so great. Great seeing you there if you were there. And I look forward to the next one. I am feeling jazzed still and extra creatively inspired by that event. Yeah, I love the community here, and that keeps me going on days when it feels like I'm talking to the camera by myself. It's these creative events and community that keep me coming back each day to my camera by myself. Good incentive. So that's today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.